When you have your girls, you're never alone. You get together for coffee, maybe to work out, or just to laugh. We created Hey Girl just for you. Can't wait for you to join us.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Hey Girl. I'm your girl Kim with an E, and this is episode 88. If you're joining us for the first time, I want to let you know that Hey Girl is a safe space where you can share your experiences and be affirmed. Let's face it, life can be complex and sometimes overwhelming. That's why we believe in the power of conversation, because knowing you're not alone is what will help you get through. Wow, guys, happy new year. Today is the first day of 2022. I can't believe it, but we are here, and I'm so glad you are here with me today. If you are here, please say hello in the comments and let me know. And Happy New Year to you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I feel like 2021 flew by. And what was it like for you? What was it like? So 2020 was kind of the year that everyone was, it was awful. But what about 2021? How was that for you? As we look ahead at this new year, we also have an opportunity to reflect on the year that has passed. And I would love if you would share with me in the comments how 2021 was and how you are coming into 2022. Are you hopeful? Are you excited? Are you anxious, worried, fearful? I think 2021 was sort of a mixed bag for a lot of people. It was a little better than 2020 for some, I've heard, and yet not quite what we hoped, perhaps. So I wonder how that is influencing the way we feel about this new year. Um, so we also talk a lot on this show about lessons learned in the various experiences that our guests have. And I'm curious to know, as we think about 2021 and 2022, what lessons would you say that you have learned and that you may be taking with you into the next year? So if you would share that in the comments, that would be great. So how are you feeling? How are you coming into this new year? And what lessons in particular have you learned that you are going to carry with you? So, as you think about the answer to those questions, of course, I have to remind you about uh, some of the things that I'm always reminding you of, but it doesn't hurt to repeat. First of all, I want to just give another plug for the Hey Girl store. I'm wearing one of my shirts today, which I absolutely love, and we have short sleeve and long sleeve shirts in the Hey Girl store. I know all the Christmas shopping is done, but hey, the new year, there may be coming events and people that you want to celebrate or give gifts to anyway for other reasons. And I'd love if you would check out the products that we have. Of course, we have a new line of products that we've introduced, and I will be adding some more in the coming weeks. So you definitely want to check those out with the new design. And then, of course, I love the sister sassy sister mug is one of my favorites. So if you haven't picked up one of those yet, be sure to do that. It's perfect for your coffee or tea in the morning. Also, always want to support our small businesses, our Black owned businesses, our minority owned businesses that we have added to our Hey Girl High Five. And you know, I have not had to add any new businesses lately because you guys haven't let me know what small businesses you support that we should add. So if you haven't sent me that the name of your business or the businesses that you support, you want to just real quick, heygirlfb@gmail.com is the best way to send that. You can also go on our website. There's a contact me link and let me know what small businesses you appreciate and think that we should add to the Hey Girl High Five. And as you see, the list is scrolling there of the businesses that we support. You can find all of these listed right here on the Facebook page. Just go to photos and there's an album for the Hey Girl High Five. And of course, you definitely want to sign up for the Just Kim newsletter. Every week, I just send you a brief email just motivating you for the time or the season that we might be in or what we may have just spoken about on the show. And I offer free downloads and goodies, resources that I think are helpful, would be helpful to you. And you will be the first to know about things that are up and coming. So click the link to sign up for the newsletter. We have our January desktop calendar that will be coming out on Monday. Beautiful graphic that you can put on as a backdrop or background for your laptop or desktop computer. So definitely want you to sign up for that. So if you are just joining us, be sure to share this live and put in the comments how you are coming into 2022. How was 2021? What lessons did you learn? And what are you carrying forward as you enter into this new year? So of course, with it being the new year, I thought it would be very appropriate to begin the month by telling you a little bit about what's in store for the rest of January. We are kicking off the new year with the theme, Write the Vision. And I love this theme because it's very personal to me, but I'm also hoping that it'll be meaningful for you as well. So of course, every year in January, on January 1, it's sort of an opportunity to cross over a threshold. We are sort of flipping the page on the calendar and see it as an opportunity to turn over a new leaf in our personal story as well. So my question is, what new plot will be worked out this year in your own life? What twists and turns are in store? Are there cliffhangers yet to be resolved? What's exciting about the new year is that each of us has the power of the pen in our hands, both literally and figuratively. We get to write or rewrite our story, and with each new year, we're presented with a fresh new page on which to publish whatever twist or turn we think our story needs. Too often, though, we relinquish that power to others. Is that true for you? Allowing others to define us. We may let them tell us who we are and then find ourselves like Alice in Wonderland, sailing headlong into an unwanted adventure. If you can relate, say yes in the comments. I know that that has been my story at times. But if you've been trapped in the vortex of someone else's story, I want to invite you to take up the sword, that is your pen, and determine what it is that you want. After all, you are the protagonist in your story, right? So what do you want to happen in 2022? Don't just wish for it, work for it. Make a plan for how you will move towards that goal or purpose and begin revising your story. It's a new year. You have a fresh page. So, what exactly does that look like? I use this phrase, write the vision, because figuring out what our purpose is may not be something we think about only, but also we may write about. Now, I know many of you are saying, what? I'm not a writer. I don't write. I don't like to write. I failed English. But I mentioned last week that I had a big announcement. And if you're here, you get to hear it first. The big announcement that I have for you is that I have personally had to write my vision. As I said, at times I have let the opinions of others dictate what I do, and I've had to overcome that. And the way that I have found that I can do that is by and through writing, very literally, the vision myself. And so, what I have to share with you today is that I have finally finished the book. For those of you who know me, yay! For those of you who know me, and Amanda, my producer, knows, this has been a journey to completing this project. If you watched an episode about a year ago, I was crying on here about how uncertain I was that I could do this. But as you see, it is finally done. If you go to justkim.net, you can actually get a little peek at what the book is about and what it entails. But it has been my own journey to overcoming doubt and getting it done. And What I'm sharing with you is also a part of that. So the new book will be released in the next few weeks. I'm literally only waiting for the cover art and the last few pieces to come together, and it will be out there in the world. So stay tuned for the actual release date. But the premise of the book is what I want to share with you a little bit today because it's connected to this idea of writing the vision. What I am sharing in this book is that using writing as a tool, you can also write your own vision. You can also dig deep into what it is that God has for you. And I'm going to show you how. Each chapter is going to help you focus on what God is saying to you. And you're going to use the literal pen to do that. So for those of you who are like, oh, I don't like to write, just give it a chance because it's actually going to be, I think, life changing if you give it a chance. And so, whether you're a writer or not a writer, we're going to use writing to dig into what it is that God has for us. And I'm going to take you through the process. So, the title of the book is Trust the Process: How Writing Can Help You Get Unstuck. And I'm so excited to share it with you. I'm so excited that it's finally done. And if you would like to get your hands on an absolutely free copy of the new book, that's right, for a limited time, the book will be available free of charge and only for a limited time, so you have to act quickly. I have put a link in the description of this video that you can click to sign up for the free book, which I will send to you as soon as it is released, and it will only be free for a limited time. I would love to share it with you, and I would love for you to give me your feedback about whether it indeed helps you to write your vision. All right? So if you're with me, say yes in the comments. Go ahead and click that link, sign up to get your free copy, and I'm excited to share with you in the next couple of weeks what the cover is going to look like and some more details about the book itself. All right, so today is the first day of the new year. Maybe you guys were up late last night hanging out. You may be a little tired. I'm not going to keep you. Maybe you have plans for this evening to continue celebrating. So today's show may be a little shorter than usual. But before I let you go, I absolutely have to share our scripture for today, which comes from Isaiah 43:19. And it is, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." I want that to be a word for you today, that God is going to do a new thing in your life, and you are going to write the vision, and God is going to make it plain, and you're going to walk it out this year. I'm speaking that for you today. Now, I also want to share with you before I let you go the fantastic lineup of guests that I have for us this month, and they are going to continue talking to us about this very theme of writing the vision. Next week, I will introduce you to my good friend, Toya Poplar. She's actually written a book called Stop Right There, and it is also meant to motivate writers in particular to not be afraid to do their craft. And then the following week, I am so excited to introduce you to Kat Lee, who is the founder of Hello Mornings. If you Google Hello Mornings, she has a whole website of fantastic resources that she also incorporates writing with, and it's about getting your day started every day. And she has a whole plan for how to do that. It has been really helpful for me personally, and I can't wait for her to share with you what she has. And then the following week, our guest will be Elaine Kennedy. She has a ministry called My Vision is Clear. So you see the theme, it's very consistent, right? Each of our guests has a unique perspective on this idea of vision and how to write the vision and walk it out. So I think we're just going to be really inspired this entire month. And then we're going to close out the month with my dear friends, Paul and Claire, who have also written a book, and they're going to talk about that and all the things that go into putting a project like that together. So those of you who are writers and creatives, especially, you're going to want to tune in this month. But even if you're not, it's not just about creative work. It's also about making the plan and walking it out for ourselves as we kick off this new year. So I don't know how many of you have made New Year's resolutions, but go ahead and start thinking about what your hopes and dreams are for this year. And then we're going to talk about how we can make it happen and how God is going to make it happen in our lives. How's that sound? Okay, so don't forget to click the link in the description to sign up for the free book. And next week, we will have Toya Poplar here with us. Can't wait for you to meet her. In the meantime, Happy New Year. Have an awesome week. I hope that it is the best year that you've had yet. I'm speaking that over you today, for all of us, in fact. All right, have a great day. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. God bless.